You guys, let's go to the Olympics. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another vlog. This vlog is going to be the route in which I am heading over to Paris. The next vlog will be when I get to Paris and all that fun Olympic vlog, but this one is specifically about Air France business class on their A350-900 aircraft. Really excited because I was able to find award space for a seat on this direct route from Seattle to Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport, and really excited about it. I have always wanted to go to the Olympics. I've never gotten to go, even though we had an Olympics just north of us at Vancouver for a Winter Olympics, I think 2010. But this time, I'm going to Paris. Really excited. I believe it is about a 9.5 hour flight. There's going to be good food, a lie flat bed, service, the airport experience. I'm really worried about getting out of Paris. I have my passport all good, but I believe it's going to be a little bit different, being that the Paris Olympics are going on right now. So let's go to the airport, leaving out of Seattle Tacoma International Airport, and let's go. Okay, welcome aboard Air France business class on their A350-900 aircraft to Paris. Also, it is pretty quiet. This is a much more quieter plane than like a 777, so it feels like I'm very loud, so I'm trying to be as not as loud to talk, but really excited for my time here. It is about a 10-hour flight, and it's funny because the last time I've flown Air France business class two times in the past, and it was the reversed herringbone style, but this is akin to United's Polaris seats. They have the staggered seats on the 3 rows, or the 3 columns, that is. But so far so good. Was given a menu, took a look at that, got an amenities kit right over here. Might go through this in a bit. I just feel like I'm so loud right now, it's so weird. Also got some slippers, a blanket, a pillow, and there was a hanger that was on the seat just in case I had a jacket to go hang up. I did not have a jacket. But we're going to be getting our food soon. I pre-ordered the cod. I don't eat beef. One of the options was a prime rib. There was a chicken dish that, I feel like with Air France, their food is so good from my experience the last 2 times I was here. But the best meal that I've had on an airplane, top 2, was 2017 Air France business class. I had the hake fish. Amazing. There is Wi-Fi on the aircraft, except it was, it's kind of spotty right now, but for the whole flight it's about 22 euros, or I think 7,000 miles. Okay, I figured we can do a seat tour while we were waiting for our food. Actually, the flight attendant came by and realized that I had the seatbelt strap, so it's a 2-part seatbelt strap, one that goes around the waist and one that goes across your chest. And he came by and was like, you can take off the one on your chest, so I'm just wearing the regular waist seatbelt, but very nice of him to say that. Let's do a seat tour. So in front of me is the IFE. There is a bunch of options here that you can choose from, whether movies, music. You can take a look at some of the Paris content. Below is the footwell, nice and big. My slippers, pillow, and blanket is right over there. And then to the right is kind of the surface where you can place all your stuff. I placed my phone, the Amenity kit, the menu, and then there's also like a little compartment here. There is a mirror, which is nice, and then there's just a space where I typically put all my stuff, my passport, my little pouch that has all of my other stuff in there. There's a water, and then below that is the outlet. So if you need to like charge your phone or your laptop, you have that there to do that. There's some function here for you to turn on the light, turn off and on the sound. Oh wait, what does that mean? Oh, I guess maybe headphones. And then the call attendant button. Forward of that is the function for the seat. You can make it into a good night or day mode, call the attendant, or put this into a lay flat bed up here, or down here there's like some physical tactile buttons that are on the surface. There's also a partition. So if you don't want to look at your neighbor, slide that shit through. One thing that I found was interesting is that there is like a collapsible armrest. So like I already could have put it down and just put like my arm through it. And then below is just like the literature cabinet. Also important to note is that the tray is accessible right in front of the TV. And then it slides. I actually have been using the tray for my tripod. Oh, the blinds. They actually don't have that physical kind of covers. I think the A350, I think maybe it's operated by the flight attendants, like the how bright or... Oh wait, no, there is it this? Oh, never mind, I take that back. And then you can do it again like that. It's so fancy. Okay, but let's leave it open. I do like that. Let's wait for our food. I'm really excited to eat. I'm trying to like eat as fast as I can and then just go to sleep because right now it is about 2 o'clock, which is 11 p.m. Paris time. So I'm going to try to sleep as much as I can because when we get back to Paris, it'll be morning time. So just got our first few courses. Earlier I had the pesto with little cheese crisps. Those were so good. I kind of want to ask for more. They had a little cheese, a little tomato. But now we have a salad. I ended up getting a cranberry bread, which looks like this. Nice and warm. There's lobster. And then a grapefruit salad. So I'm interested how the lobster tastes like. So let's give it a quick try. I see that there's a sauce with it. That sauce is very good. And the lobster is very fresh. Wow. I feel like the lobster might be from like Alaska or somewhere in the West Coast. Very good. I also love the French butter. This one is the Isigny. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let's put it on. That looks absolutely beautiful. Also, a round of applause for the butter not being so hard. Usually when it comes to like butter on airplanes, they're like rock hard. The cranberry with the bread and the butter, so good. I'm gonna eat the rest of this. We are gonna wait for our main dish. Next up, we do have the cod with the quinoa. The quinoa also has some of the tomatoes. And then let's try the cod. I love having fish on Air France. The last 2 times on business class here, 10 out of 10. I won't be surprised if this will be a third 10 out of 10. That is so good, honestly. That sauce really makes it. I don't exactly know what kind of sauce it is, but it's just like a white, creamy sauce. And the quinoa is cooked very nicely. Has this nice like richness to it and really balanced. Yum. Gonna finish this up. Also got a Sauvignon Blanc to enjoy with the fish. Let's wait for dessert. Hello. They turned on the light, the windows, so like it was backlit. But just getting dessert, and I want to talk a little bit about what I got. Ended up getting a decaf coffee because not trying to stay up. Came with some cream, sugar, and a nice cute little chocolate. And then this is like a French coffee cake. Opera cake, and then the flight attendant was super nice and suggested this cognac on ice, and I took a sip and it was very strong. Let's take a bite out of this cake. my god, it was so good. Yum. I can eat like 3 of those, and I'm sure it'll taste good with the coffee, the decaf coffee. Yep, I feel like if I drank this whole thing all at once, I'm gonna be so turned during this flight, but it kind of, I already took a first taste, but let's do another one, second taste. Ooh, it just kind of goes down real. You can taste it, but it's like really smooth, but it's very strong. I'm gonna eat this up, a meal service, really good. I'm gonna eat this fast because I need to go to sleep. Okay, so the meal is done. Before I head to bed, I thought I would talk a little bit about the stuff inside the Amenity kit. The Amenity kit has like this herringbone design. It's like maybe woven in some way. The things that are inside of it I'm probably going to use. I'm definitely going to be using this eye mask. Love an eye mask. Block out all the light. There's also some socks. It's a little bit on the lighter, thinner side. Would love to have compression socks. Every time I fly, I always think that I'm going to bring compression socks, but I just always forget. Clarins is one of the skincare lines that you'll see within Air France. If you go to the business class lounge in Charles de Gaulle, they actually do have a Clarins spa. One time I actually had a facial there. It was like a free 15-minute facial, but there is the Beauty Flash Balm and then this gel cream for little facial skincare action. There's also some toothpaste, a toothbrush, a pen, which is really important. You never know when you're going to need a pen, and then some earplugs. I would say it's pretty bare bones, not the same as other places like Qatar, but the things that you need. Also, wanted to talk a little bit about this pillow. It's actually a really nice pillow that I'm going to be laying my head into in a bit. Pretty fluffy. It's much more substantial than other places, but there's only one, but that's fine. And then the blanket. Let's unwrap it. So there's like a gray side and a navy blue side. It is like a thinner comforter, but I think it'll do the job. Let's go to bed. I'm getting tired. Hello from the bathroom. Took like a little nap, maybe like an hour to get up. I need to go pee, so let me show you what's here. It's pretty small, but they still have the Clarins products on the side over here. This one's more like a cologne. This one's more like a hydrating lotion. And then there's a full-length mirror. That is all. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Good morning from the cabin. They're slowly turning on all the lights, and I think I slept maybe 3 hours. I could have slept longer, but I'm up. I think they are signaling us to get up so that we could get our breakfast. I just want to sleep for another hour, to be quite honest. I'm going to slowly get up and then hopefully get a cup of coffee. I'm kind of worried because apparently it'll be about 8:30 in the morning when we land. Ooh, it's going to be hard. I'm going to try to stay up the entire day, but wish me luck. Okay, so we have our breakfast right over here. Starting from the left to right, got a yogurt. This fruit plate looks absolutely beautiful. There's a grapefruit, raspberry, blueberries, tangerines, a cup of coffee. Got a brioche and a croissant with the butter. And then the main is a omelet with a potato pancake and mushrooms. And they also gave me some like cereal that you can put on the yogurt, as well as a little strawberry jam. Also, got an orange juice. The orange juice I had earlier for the takeoff beverage was absolutely delicious. So, had to get another one of those. And yeah, I'm gonna try to eat this up, finish some Criminal Minds. I've been watching that, and then maybe try to take another nap, pending how fast I can eat this. So, we're almost there. Welcome and good morning. I'm in Paris. Sending was pretty good when we landed. It was different than the last 2 times that I've come to Paris, where you just kind of use the jet bridge to get out. Got out, and there was a bus that was waiting for us to lug us all to immigration, which was like a 5-minute drive. That being said, being an American and Sky Priority, I got in and out in literally a minute, whereas like the European Union and France line was so long, and the other passports were very long. I was the only one in line, so that was good. I'm waiting for my bags right now. I am thinking I'm going to try to take the train to my hotel. It is about 8:15 in the morning currently, so I'm gonna try and hopefully check in. I don't know. Got my luggage, which didn't take too long to grab. Like it's like 8:15, 8:30 in the morning. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get from here to the hotel. I am using this map called City Mapper, which apparently is really big in larger cities, Paris included. Taking the train from here to Gare du Nord and then walking a little bit. The main reason why I'm here, by the way, is to go to the Olympics. I had football, women's football, but didn't realize that it was before I got into Paris. Some of my Olympic event tickets before I bought my flight. I was supposed to do 2 events today. Rugby, which is at 2 o'clock, which I have some time. And then I was supposed to go to women's basketball, which is US versus Japan. But I just realized last night that it was a completely different area in Paris. Like it'll probably take an hour-and-a-half train ride, and that's like being very generous, so. I just got to my hotel room here at the Hotel Este. Before I do a room tour, let me just quickly talk about my experience getting here. From the airport, I took the RER, which is like the train from Charles de Gaulle, 11 stops to Gare du Nord. That only took about 35 minutes. And then after I got to the station, me and Irish got out that exact same station when we took the train from London to Paris a year and a half ago. So when I stepped out, I'm like, oh, this looks so familiar, except last time it was during the evening and I arrived at night in the morning. But one observation that I noticed is that one, there is a Sephora in the train station, which is yes. But also, there are so many people at the airport, at the train stations that are wearing like purple vests that are there to help. Like, I think it's because it is the Olympic 2-week season, or I guess like 4 weeks if we're counting Paralympics as well. But so many people working and helpful. And then I got here at around 9:45 and I wasn't sure if they were going to let me into a room, but they were so sweet downstairs. They even, you guys saw that I had a coffee. They even gave me a coffee as I waited for my room, which only took like 10 minutes. They gave me an Americano. But this room, you know, I have to say, when I first got this room, I was panic buying because back in January, knowing that the Olympics was coming up this week, availability and pricing was crazy. Availability was low, pricing was high, and then this came up. It is normally like a $100 room, but I ended up getting it for like more than double, like almost over, actually maybe $300 with tax per night. So that kind of stung. But I will say they upgraded me to a bigger room, which is really nice because I noticed leading up to the Olympics, prices were going down and availability was going up. And I got a non-refundable room, which kind of like, but let's do a quick room tour. The vibe here is like modern but clean, like clean lines, very like designy aesthetic, but whatever I like. But I also love that this is a perfect room for 2, good and spacious room for 1. So let's do a quick room tour. So walking in, you kind of see the whimsical curtains, and I actually haven't taken a look outside yet, but this is the bed. I actually originally got one single bed because I was the cheapest, but I believe this might be a queen. Love the all white bedding, love the clean lines, the frames. I'm gonna have to go check first after this if there are bed bugs, because and also my stuff is on a hard surface, so I think I'm okay for now. But they also gave me this. I have no idea what this is. Oh, chocolat au lait. Some chocolates, a tote. Apparently, there is a spa, a place that has a sauna, a pool, etc. But yeah, I love like the white, black, and beige kind of lines here. And then on the other side, I love this vertical pattern, the wood that kind of partition between both spaces. We have some closet space over here, and then the TV with a little bit of a table situation here. I like how this room is designed for space, and you can see like the nested, I'm assuming that might be a bench that sits right underneath the table, like a small table, a little ottoman right here. I haven't actually taken a look yet as to what is behind this. I'm assuming it's just a closet. Yes, it is a closet. Safe, coffee, towel, and I think there's another thing over here. Oh, it's the bathroom. It's like the toilet. That's so funny because this is kind of hidden. I thought behind me was the bathroom, but I guess in retrospect I didn't walk in it even more. Very clean lines, of course. A little heated towel rack, basin, sink action going on here. And I love how they have like the handheld shower as well as the rain shower. Very, very comfortable. Let's take a look outside. Wow. This is cool. Can I open this? Oh, I can. Oh, it's like, Maurice, get the baguettes. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Oh, wow. Y'all, there's a Burger King right there. Y'all, we're in Paris. What is that? Oh, this is the Gare de l'Est. That's another train station right over there. Right outside. Oh my gosh. This is so cool. There's a KFC right there, y'all. Oh my god. So what I think I'm going to do for a little bit is I'm going to take a shower because I feel so dirty after like a whole day of transiting. Charge all the stuff. I do have Olympic tickets for rugby at 2. It is about, a little past 10 a.m. right now. So I think I'm going to charge all the stuff. I'm trying to follow US sports. And of course, when I bought rugby back in June of last year, I didn't think about, we didn't know who was playing who. But also, I've been looking at resale. So I ended up getting men's volleyball for tomorrow, US versus Germany, which is exciting because Germany beat the second seed, Japan, in their heat a few days ago. So this is going to be a really, really good match for the US. Hopefully they win because I do love Eric Soji. I love DeFalco. I love Matt Anderson. I don't know. I've just been kind of like a volleyball stan recently, but let's clean up. And just like that, ready to go. I took a little time, rested, maybe like an hour and 15 minutes. Took a shower, changed. Heading over to the Stade de France for Rugby 7. I bought this one ahead of time, didn't know who was playing, didn't know what it is, and after reading a little bit more about it, Rugby 7 is like a variation of rugby where there, I believe, are less people on the field, and I think the time on the field is less as well. It's like a shortened variation of it. It'll be between Great Britain and South Africa. Didn't want to wear any of my US gear, so I have like a very neutral outfit of just like blue shorts, blue bag, dark blue shirt. So I believe it'll take, I don't know, a little bit of time, maybe like 30 minutes to get there, but let's go out. I need to be out actually because staying in here, I was getting so tired. But I think being outside in the sun will help. See you there. Okay, just got out of the stadium. Wow, the energy there was so crazy. I initially thought we were just watching one match, like between South Africa and Great Britain, but it was like a bunch of different teams. Like there was like 5 pools. So we were able to see US and France play. I'm a bad luck. We lost. But I was like fighting to stay up like the first 2 matches. Anyways, it is so hot. I ended up leaving before the last game ended just to get to the station. It was actually a 15-minute walk from the station to here, but I think I'm gonna find something fun to do next. Stay tuned. Okay, just getting back to the room. I was going to eat downstairs and then I realized I think it's more casual downstairs. Like I think it might be pre-made. I don't know. I had this like preconceived notion of what was going to be downstairs in the hotel restaurant. It looked fine, but I ended up going around the corner to this French restaurant and I ended up getting like a variation. You guys know I don't eat beef, but they had like the steak and fries with like the peppercorn sauce, but they had a version where it was just like grilled chicken with the peppercorn sauce and the fries. So good. Also, my basic ass got a French onion soup. Also, got a boba. I did very well because I had to order on this kiosk and it was all in French and I was like guessing what the words meant and I got a little petite. I'm gonna go ahead, take a shower, relax tonight, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Excited for tomorrow because one of the events, I'm going to 2 events tomorrow. One of the events was one of the ones that I had planned way ahead of time. Like I wanted to go to this event because of a specific reason. So you'll have to wait till the next vlog. I will see you guys tomorrow.